Good evening, Year 9 pupils and families. Thank you so much for attending this evening's options evening. This will help your child to make the best choices possible for their option choices going into Key Stage 4. We're really happy that you joined us this evening. This shows us two things really. One, that we have children who wish to be well informed to help them to make those decisions. And two, that we have really supportive families. So much appreciated and welcome. We're going to go through the presentation almost as if you were in the hall with us this evening. There is no difference in the presentation that we will give this evening. The only difference is at the very end, the way in which the children will opt for their options has changed to an online version instead. We're going to try to make this as easy as possible for you. We're going to give you an outline in terms of the process that we go through when we're selecting the right option choices for us. We're going to explain some of the rationale, in other words, why we are offering the subjects that we're offering and the number of subjects that we're offering. We're going to explain to you what support is available if needed from your tutor and from your subject teachers. And we're going to give you some links to the booklet on our website and some helpful videos because we can't do some of this in person. We've pre-recorded some what we hope will be very helpful videos to help you to make your choices. I'm now going to remove my head from the presentation so that my head doesn't get in the way of the slides, because what you really want to know is about the options process. So the process itself involves the children narrowing down slightly their subjects. In years 7, 8, 9, the pupils study 11 subjects in total, and our Key Stage 4 curriculum narrows down the subjects that they take to allow the children to study subjects in more depth. They will study 8 examination courses usually, which will include what we call the new GCSEs, which are graded 1 to 9, and I'll talk about that a little bit more later, and BTEC options as well. Some children who choose to do triple science in consultation with their science teacher will study 9 GCSE or BTEC subjects in total. We want to let you know that we've done quite extensive research in terms of university entry requirements, just to reassure you that those 8 or 9 qualifications are sufficient to help your child to move on to further education. We want to let you know that the new system 1 to 9 means that what used to be called a grade A is now grade 7. A star is an 8, and a star equivalent is now the grade 9. So based on 1 to 9, most universities are asking for the very best quality in the GCSE qualification, not the highest number. And if you look down the list, you might want to pause this when you look at this presentation on our school website. You can pause it here and have a little look. They are prescribing maths and English most commonly. Very few, but some universities require something which is called the EBAC, and we'll talk about that again a little bit later on. But that's just to help you to understand why we're going for quality and not quantity in terms of the GCSEs that the children will leave with. Key Stage 4 is the stepping stones that will help the children to move on to their Key Stage 5 qualifications. We believe that the curriculum that we're offering offers them the chance to have full access to all of their post-16 courses. And our mission is to make sure that they get the very best grades that they can, because that is the thing. The best grades is the thing, rather than the highest number of GCSEs, that will help them to move on to their post-16 courses. We work in the best interests of the child, not in the best interests of the school. One extreme that might be seen to be in the best interest of the school might be English, maths, science. French and history or geography on offer to the children as a very narrow curriculum. And another end of that spectrum might be 11 or more GCSEs with some compulsory after school lessons and holiday time, which might not suit all of our families. We believe that this is a balanced curriculum with quality first teaching, which ensures the best grades for the children to access post-16 courses. Our ethos, as you know, because you've been with us for 3 years, is not only about academic results, but about a variety of ways in which we prepare the children for life after school. A list is available for you on the screen right now of what we offer the children under more usual circumstances. Some of these are being offered right now in these unprecedented times. But the key words at the bottom there are things that our parents asked for when they were surveyed when we first opened the school. These were the things that our woody parents from primary said that they wanted for their children as they moved through the secondary school. On our website, you can get all of the details that are on the screen in front of me now. These are extracts from our booklet, our options booklet that's available on the website. There are paper copies that could be collected from reception if you feel you also need a paper copy. But there is a core curriculum offer from us and every secondary school in the country. We will offer English literature, English language, maths and science, and your science will either be double science, which will lead to 2 GCSEs, or triple science, which will lead to 3. Your science teacher will talk to your child and advise them about double or triple science. And then comes the options process. So that's what we must choose. The core curriculum is what we must study. The option choices are to the right. There's a range of option subjects that the children can choose from. There are GCSE options and more vocational BTEC options. Every child in Key Stage 4 will continue to have core PE, religious studies and PSHE. I just want to make a mention about the EBAC. The EBAC, which some parents in particular may have heard about in the past, is a collection of subjects which are recommended by the government. It consists of the core subjects plus French and history or geography. Some universities prefer this, but as I've already shown you, not every university prefers this EBAC final group of subjects. In terms of you using the options booklet on our website, each page of the options booklet follows the same format. So you'll get the name of the subject at the top, you'll get the lead practitioner or the head of department with an email address if you need to ask any relevant questions, and you'll get a link to an examination board. Now, the examination board will give you information about what that subject covers, how the assessment is organised, and things like the final qualification that the child will get. On our options website, there is also information about how to select your option choices, how to pick the options that you might want to study, about Careers Week, and some advice about the method that you go through, with a video from current Year 10 children who are talking the Year 9s through the thought process that they went through. So please have a look at that to help your decision-making process. On your contents page in your booklet, you've got the first 3 subjects, English, Maths, Science, that are compulsory, and then the others below with page references that will help you to decide which subjects you're going to select. In terms of completing the options form, I'm going to send the link for this next Monday. So you've got the whole weekend to talk through with your family, email your teachers on Friday and Monday, and see which subjects you might be interested in choosing. You need to pick 3 subjects only on the form that I will release to you, and I need you to pick 1 reserve subject in case the block is very full or we can't make your choices work with the staffing that we've got. We had to use that on only 2 occasions, I think, last year, and the children were quite happy to change to those reserve subjects. It's a last resort, but we do need a reserve, a backup subject for you. In terms of what to do now and next, there is a careers week beginning the 25th of January that might help you thinking very far into the future to work backwards towards your GCSE option choices. The deadline is a really important date for you to know that you must have made your choices on your form by the end of school, 3:30 on Monday the 1st of February. And guidance interviews will begin from the week beginning 1st of February, where we will talk through your choices with you and make sure that with our guidance, you've made the best choice for you to get you the most out of your future. So all of that is just a week away now. So we've got a few things to do between now and then. Please look for websites that feature articles, videos and advice on selecting GCSEs, etc. The I Could website is a good website, for instance, to have a little look at. We were asked last year, what can parents do? There's a couple of ideas here, including just providing a really nice quiet space for your child to study, encouraging them to meet the deadlines, to visit relevant websites and talk to their teachers and you about their thinking process around the options choices. And just a little reminder at the end of my presentation now that this process continues. Please go to our website. Please have a look at some of the short videos that are on there. There's one longer video that's on there that we've called Talking Heads, and that's the heads of department who are talking you through their subject content and their type of assessment to try and help you in this options process. If you have any questions about a subject, please email the head of department as per the options booklet in the first instance with your question. If you have anything that's related to the process involved with the options, please refer to your child's tutor in the first instance. I thank you again for joining us this evening. It's an exciting process to go through, but sometimes a little bit daunting for the children. We are still here to help them. If there's anything that they are not sure about, please encourage them to talk to us. Thanks again. Take care, everybody.